The human body is a marvel of natural evolution, with an array of amazing and sometimes gross abilities. Did you know humans are the only animals with chins? Or that the average person passes enough wind in a day to inflate a party balloon? Despite being around for nearly 200,000 years and being the most intelligent species on the planet, we're still riddled with misconceptions about our own bodies. Today, we're clearing some of them up. Let's start with the classic, the tongue taste map. You may have seen the diagram that neatly zones your tongue into sweet, sour, salty, and bitter regions, as if flavors only register in specific patches. The origin story goes back to a misinterpreted study from the early 1900s, and it even forgot a fifth basic taste, umami. The real story? Your tongue has thousands of taste buds with receptor cells that pick up all five tastes across the entire surface. Those signals go to your brain, which is where taste is actually perceived. In fact, brain mapping research shows distinct neural circuits for each taste quality. So if there's a taste map, it's in your cortex, not on your tongue. Next up, you lose most of your body heat through your head. We've all been told this by parents, coaches, even old field manuals, but your head isn't a magical heat chimney. Experiments comparing cold exposure with and without the head submerged show that the head accounts for roughly 7 to 10% of total heat loss, which roughly matches its surface area. It only felt like the head was the big culprit, because some early tests bundled subjects in warm suits, but left their heads exposed. Of course, the uncovered bit lost the most heat. Bottom line, cover any big exposed area in the cold, not just your head. Now for fingerprints. No two people have identical ones. Fingerprints are incredibly distinctive, with whorls, loops, and arches combining into wildly varied patterns, and they've been used to identify people for over a century. But guaranteeing absolute uniqueness for every person who has ever lived? That's statistically tricky to prove. Identification doesn't require a perfect twin print. Examiners look for a threshold of matching features, which can vary by jurisdiction. Errors have happened, and identical twins still have different fine-grained ridge details. Your prints are extraordinarily individual and form before you're born. But the claim, no two prints are the same, ever, is more of a practical assumption than an absolute scientific certainty. What about the useless appendix? For years it was branded a vestigial ticking time bomb. We now know the appendix is packed with immune tissue and likely acts as a safe house for beneficial gut bacteria. After a nasty gastrointestinal bug clears you out, your appendix may help reseed the gut with the good guys, giving your microbiome a head start on recovery. So yes, you can live without it if it has to be removed, but useless isn't the right label. Finally, here's the one that makes everyone a little squirmy. Your body is 100% human, not even close. By cell count, a big chunk of you is actually them. The microbes that live on and inside you. Bacteria, fungi, viruses, and archaea make up your microbiome, especially in your gut. This mini ecosystem doesn't just digest fiber, it helps train your immune system, can influence mood, and even affects how much energy you extract from food. Think of yourself as a team, your human cells and your microbial partners co-authoring your health. So there you have it, 5 body myths debunked. Taste maps live in your brain, not your tongue. Your head isn't a heat-loss black hole. Fingerprints are practically unique, but not provably unique for every human ever. The appendix has a job, and you're a glorious human microbe mashup. If you learned something new today, drop a comment with your favorite myth, hit like, and subscribe for more deep dives.